Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Budicahya Rama Bagaskara from Computer Engineering in Venus University. My lecturer is Madam Helena Tante, and in this chemistry session, I want to talk about chemical safety and security. And I have pretty stuff to talk about this matter. So let's move. In the first place, why this matter, chemical safety and security is important. Why? Because it has strong link with safety of the community and environment. Second, it affects community trust and the relationship between the existence of chemical environment. And the third, weak of chemical security may create chemical misuse case. And the fourth, it weak of chemical safety may cause unintended accident. And with that in mind, we proceed to use this chemical safety and security. And the purpose of it is to maximize and oversee the control of chemical circulation, prevents hazardous chemical being used for malicious and illicit activity, and third, lessen the possibility of the chemical related accident, and fourth, able to diffuse the occurring chemical related accident quickly and safely if unfortunately, accident occur in your place. And the fifth, creating safe and secure deposit for chemical, so you have no worry in storing your chemical, although it is a hazardous or poisonous. And with that, many big organizations have set the goal for this chemical safety and security, and there's three goals. First, ensure the safety and health of the worker that use chemical to produce the good or using the chemical as their service. Second, ensure the safety and well-being of the environment because a good environment create a good working condition. And last but not least, ensure the safety and well-being of the community. If you toxicate the community, you will have lawsuit waiting for you. And last, this is the type of chemical that usually experimented in current society and for current science. For the first and second chemical hazard, we have chemical toxicity and radiation hazard. Chemical toxicity is like it has a pungent smell and it has the ability to toxicate you by its own smell. So be careful. And second, radiation hazard. Radiation, although you have a very complete suit and it has distance between you and the radiation object, it will, of course, can destroy you from inside if you are not careful enough and the suit is just not for the radiation, so be careful, and it is indeed need a very high clearance of chemical security and safety to experiment radiation hazard. For the third and fourth chemical hazard, we have flammable hazard and explosive hazard. It is self-explanatory, but of course there will and there is a ton or plenty of chemical substance that has both of these hazards. So you need to be extra careful for experimenting those chemical substances. For the fifth and sixth chemical hazard, we have biohazard and environment hazard. For biohazard, it's like you will experiment a blood sample, but it has allegedly it has alleged virus in the blood and it can be easily transmitted into its surrounding living being. So you need a very high skill to proceed the procedure and the experiment and a good suite for the biohazard. And for the environment hazard is If you do not pros- proceed the waste cleaning correctly, it will destroy the surrounding environment. So it will take time to neutralize this chemical environment hazard before you throw it. And the last row, the 7 and 8 is health agent and corrosive. Health agent is the same as chemical toxicity, but it has a broad, so it doesn't just smell, but it can from the touch or mouth or else. As long as it has contact with your body part, any body part, it may and have high possibility infect you. So you need to go to hospital if you have contact with health hazard chemical substance. And last, corrosive. If the chemical substance that has this label corrosive hazard, it will corrode anything. Is is it is it object, human body part, any living tissue part? It will corrode. So be safe if you proceed with this corrosive hazard chemical substance. And that is all for me. Thank you for your attention for my chemical presentation about chemical safety and security. Hope you learn well from my presentation. So see you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.